Welcome to another yoga class led by me, Tanya. Today we are in the first class of a series of 7 classes of our chakras. Today we will talk about Muladhara chakra, the root chakra. If you're not familiar with chakras, it's okay. We'll start basic. Chakras are spheres of energies that we have throughout our spine. They start from the bottom of our spine, where our pelvic floor touches the ground, to all the way to the crown of our heads, where we connect to the universe. Today we'll focus on the first one. So we'll start with connection. We'll root ourselves. So have yourself seated in a seated position, and we're going to bring our hands together. You're going to make your index fingers cross and touch your thumbs. The middle fingers will stay together, and then the bottom two will cross again. Our middle fingers will point down. Relax your shoulders down your spine. Close your eyes. Take a deep inhale, and then exhale through your mouth. Again, inhale, exhale through your mouth. One last time, inhale, exhale through your mouth. If you'd like to know a little bit more about other ways to help balance this chakra, you can maybe look into stones. Some stones that you use in practicing, some use the red jasper or red carnelian. And you can just place one in the bottom of your spine, or place them in your hands. We're going to go ahead and just relax here and just connect with your breath. Try to make your inhale a little longer and your exhale just as long. No rush. Begin to feel as yourself rooting down into the ground, into the dirt, where there's no more light. It's just darkness. You bury yourself deep down in this moment of silence. You have 2 choices. You can let go. Maybe grow. You can give up. Or you can grow strong. As you root yourself deep down into your truth, into your breath, begin to visualize yourself as a seed that needed to be buried down so you can begin to sprout. Visualize yourself beginning to grow roots, looking for nourishment, for air, for water, for life. Root yourself down into the ground. Reach up into the sky. Let your breath fill your body. Take a deep inhale through the nose. Open up the mouth, let it out through the mouth. Again, inhale. Exhale. One last time. Slowly release your hands. Bring them to your knees. Roll your head 3 big circles to whichever side you decide. Slow and gentle. Move with your breath. Reverse it, take it to the other side. Same movement, same thing, opposite side. Making sure to keep things balanced. Come back to center. We'll take a deep inhale and tuck it, roll your back, tuck in your chin. Give your back around. And then exhale, send your chest forward like a cow. Look forward. Inhale, round your back, tuck in your chin, round the back, pull in the belly button. Exhale, round, extend. Inhale. Exhale. Maybe every time you find a little more movement with your breath. Slowly come back to center. Take a deep inhale. Reach the arms up. Interlace the fingers. Lengthen the body. Relax the shoulders down your back. Inhale. And then exhale. Lean towards the right. Look over your left armpit. Keep breathing. Inhale. Come back to center. Exhale to the opposite side here. Breathe. Feel the lengthening through the side. With every breath, feel you're becoming a little longer. And then exhale to release, bring the hands down. Press the top of your hands onto the mat, one side, maybe the other. Give your wrist a nice little stretch. Either press into them and open your hands like flowers. Lubricating the joints, creating a little movement here. And then the other way. Go ahead and bring your hands behind you. Extend the legs. Turn this way so you can see. Inhale, nice and tall here. And then exhale, maybe find a fold. Don't worry so much about reaching for your feet, but as bringing your belly closer to your thighs. So if you need to bend the knees a little bit, try to send your seat bones right far back and send your chest forward. Breathe here. Slowly walk your hands back. Go ahead and cross your legs or sweep them to the side. Come to all fours. We're going to turn our hands out to the sides, fingers point out. We're going to take a cat and cow here, but with our hands pointed a little differently. We're going to inhale, and we're going to find our cow, drop the belly, look up. And then exhale, round the back, tuck in the chin, separate the shoulder blades. Inhale, and then exhale. Two more, inhale, exhale. Last one, inhale, and then exhale. Go ahead and press the back of your right hand onto the mat, maybe the left as well, and then lean back. Give your wrist a nice little stretch, as much as you can, and then find a child's pose. Send your hips as far back as you can, close to your heels. You can push with your hands. Walk your hands all the way to the right, as far right as you can. You can even bring your belly over your right thigh, and breathe here. And then lift your chest a little bit, lift your hands, walk your hands all the way to the left, and stay here. Slowly come back to center, press into your hands, come back to all fours. We're gonna do a little bit of opening of the hips here, lubricating the hips. Maybe walk your hands a little more than shoulder width, same to knees. And we're gonna bring our belly button towards the right wrist, then the left, and then circle it down to the left knee, then the right knee. And just make some circles with your belly here. Close your eyes, maybe so you can feel the circles a little bit more. Think of maybe a song that you like and moving to it. Try to relax the hips. Do about 5 to one side. We'll do one more here. And then 5 to the other. And we'll come back to center. We'll take a wider child's pose. Open the knees a little wider. Bring your toes to touch. Send the hips back. Bring your forehead to the ground. Now open up your arms like you're hugging near the floor. Let's take a moment to connect to Mother Earth. Connect back with your breath. We can come to a little mantra that we can say to ourselves every time you feel a little need of connecting. Say, I connect with all that is around me. I connect with my true self. It gives me strength and stability so I can move forward being true to myself. So I can move forward being true to myself. Slowly bring your hands next to your chest. Push yourself back up. Walk your hands forward. Walk your hands about a hand distance, a little bit more forward than they would underneath your shoulders. Tuck in the toes, lift your hips, find a down dog. Keep your feet about hip distance apart. Breathe here for 1, 2, and 3. Slowly walk your hands back. Keep the knees bent and let your body hang here. Maybe grab onto the opposite elbows. Let gravity do its work here. Keep breathing. Feel that with every breath, maybe you relax a little bit more. You feel a little bit closer to the ground. Slowly release your arms. Send the hips back. Begin to roll vertebrae by vertebrae. Very slowly, take a deep inhale, reach the arms up. Like you're gonna hug a cloud. And then exhale, send the hips back. Hinge the hips slowly, slowly. Feel the stretch through the back of the legs. Bend the knees and let your head fall down. Inhale for flat back, bringing your hands to your thighs. Keeping the neck long and shoulders away from the ears. Exhale, fold. Maybe give yourself a little hug. Bend the knees more. Inhale, circle the arms all the way up. And then exhale, hands to the heart. 2 more. Inhale, circle the arms up like you're hugging the cloud. Exhale, hinge the hips. Slowly fold. Inhale for a flat back. Exhale, fold. Bend the knees, circle the arms up. Hands to the heart. 1 more. Inhale, circle the arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale for a flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, bend the knees, circle the arms all the way up. And exhale, hands to the heart. Bring your hands to the waist. Open your feet as wide as the mat. Maybe turn the toes in a little bit, slightly. We're gonna circle the hips back and then moving forward. Again, lubricating the hips. Keeping a nice bend on the knees. Again, you might hear some popping or cracking. It's perfectly normal. We're just lubricating the hips. I really enjoy this. Do about 3 to one side. And then 3 to the other. Come back to center. Circle the arms up. Big inhale. And exhale, circle the arms down. Bend the knees. Turn your toes back forward again. Walk the hands all the way to a plank. Maybe move your feet behind you to align. Hold it for an inhale. If you need to bring the knees down, please do so. Exhale. One more breath. Bring the knees down now. And then push back into a child's pose. And inhale, come back to a fourth. Send the chest forward, bend the elbows slightly back. Push the hips forward and up. Maybe push into the top right of your feet. Upward dog. Push back. Down dog. Breathe here for 1. Push the floor away with your hands for 2. Send your hips up and back for 3. Keep breathing through your nose for 4. Inhale, lift your heels up. Bend the knees. Walk your hands back. Inhale for a flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, circle the arms up. Exhale, hands to the heart. Breathe in through the nose. Exhale through the nose. Feel this energy lifting from the legs through your body up to your heart. This upward energy of lifting of your root chakra. Connect with everything that's around you and gives you strength and stability to be able to move forward with purpose, with authenticity, and courage to be yourself. With your next inhale, circle the arms up. Exhale, fold through the center. Inhale for a flat back. Exhale, walk your hands forward. Find that plank again. Control and try to hug the low belly. Push the floor away. Take a deep inhale. You need to bring the knees down. Do so. Now hold it a little bit longer. You got this. And bring the knees down. Send your hips forward. Elbows bend back. Chest keeps going forward. Push into the top part of your feet. Upward dog. Push back. Down dog. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. 3 more breaths here. Slowly walk your hands back. Inhale for a flat back. Exhale, fold. Bend the knees, circle the arms up. Exhale, hands to the heart. 1 more. Inhale, circle the arms up. Hinge the hips, fold. Inhale for a flat back. Exhale, walk your hands slowly with control. Find that sturdy foundation. Hands underneath the shoulders, low belly hugs in. Push away the floor. Inhale, hold it. If you need to bring the knees down, that's an option. If not, keep holding it. You got this. Bring the knees down, send the chest forward, elbows bent. Push up, upward dog. Push back, down dog. Breathe in, breathe out. Slowly walk your feet towards the front. Find a half flat back. Bring your hands behind you, interlace the fingers, shoulders back. Inhale here, and then exhale, fold. Try to bring your rib cage close to your thighs, bend the knees as much as you can. If this hurts your hands, you can also use a towel, just pull away. Breathe in, breathe out. Slowly release your hands, look up halfway, and fold. Bend the knees, circle the arms up, hands to the heart. Close your eyes. Spread your toes. Breathe. Find that connection with your breath. Take a deep inhale. Bring the hands up through the center. And then in your exhale, step your right foot back. Find warrior 2. Front leg stays pointing forward. Knee points the same direction as your second toe. Hips open, back foot parallel. Open the arms up, shoulders straight, fingertips straight. Gaze towards the front. Breathe in, breathe out. Find balance between both arms, between both feet. Try to stay in the present without focusing on also what you have to do next. Take a deep inhale, reverse it. Left hand goes up, right hand up. And then exhale, find side angle. Left arm, left knee. Right arm's gonna point forward. Breathe in. Look underneath your right armpit. Breathe out. Try to keep the shoulders away from the ears. Take a deep inhale, reverse. And then exhale, bring the hands down. Left foot steps back, find a down dog. Breathe in, breathe out. Slowly walk your feet forward. Inhale for a flat back. And fold. Bring your hands behind you. Interlace the fingers. Open the heart. And then fold again. Inhale, look up halfway. And slowly come all the way to standing. Let's try the other side. Step your left foot back. Right foot steps forward. Arms open. Warrior two. So if you opened your right foot back first, this time you'll do your left. If not, do the opposite. Make sure your left arm and right arm are balanced. We tend to maybe only pay attention to what we're looking forward. So even though we don't have eyes in the back of our head, be aware of what's going on behind you. Back foot is parallel to the mat. Or feel a magnetic pull of both legs pulling inward, but at the same time our feet pushing away. Breathe in. Find that stability, that focus. Take a deep inhale, reverse it. And the next time, move on to side angle, bringing the right elbow to the right thigh. Left arm's just gonna sweep through our hair all the way to extending side angle. Look underneath your left armpit, shoulders away from the ears. Breathe in. Find stability in your feet. Slowly cartwheel the hands back, finding reverse warrior. And then cartwheel the hands down, stepping your right foot back, finding down dog. Deep breaths. Find your breath. Bring your knees down. And a child's pose, open your legs. And if you turned earlier to your right side, maybe this time you turn to your left, open your arms like you're hugging the ground. Connect to Mother Earth again. Bring your hands together. Press into your hands, come back to down dog. And then bring your feet together. Bend your knees, help bring your heels up. And then walk your hands back, bringing your heels towards your feet. Bring your seat bones towards your feet. And then walk your hands forward. Find garland pose. Slowly bring your knees down. Inhale to your cow. And then exhale to your cow. Take a deep inhale, bring your right arm up. Move your wrist, circle it out. Bring your right arm underneath your left armpit. Thread the needle, bring the right shoulder down, right ear down. Then your left hand can walk forward. Take a moment here to breathe. And slowly bring your left hand up. Walk your right hand down forward. Inhale to your cow again. Exhale, tuck in the toes, find down dog. Inhale, lift your right foot up. Stack the hip, bend the knee, open that hip. Try to bring your heel towards your glute, point the knee up. But keep your shoulders squared. Make sure you're only twisting from your hips. And then bring your right knee in between your right wrist. And then slide back, find a pigeon. You can use a towel or blanket, put it underneath your right hip, and breathe here. 1, 2, and 3. Find a forward fold. If you have a little pillow, enjoy it. Slowly press into your hands. Take a deep inhale here. And then exhale, tuck in the toes. Come back to your knees and then down dog. Bring your toes together, open your knees out. Lift your heels and walk yourself back. Come back to this wide squat. Breathe. And then slowly bring your knees down. Inhale, lift your left hand up. Circle your wrist, make a fist. And then bring your left arm underneath your right armpit. Bring your left shoulder down, left ear down, and you can walk your right hand forward. Find this nice, beautiful stretch through the spine, through the shoulders. Inhale, bring your right hand in front of your face. Push yourself back up into all fours. Inhale into a cow. Exhale into your cow. Inhale, tuck in the toes. Push back, down dog. Breathe. Inhale, lift your left foot up. Stack the hip, bend the knee, open that hip. Try to keep your shoulders squared, only your hips twisting. Left knee, left wrist, bring it forward. Then make sure you have your toes tucked in. Do not bring the knee down when you're sliding back. You will hurt your knee. And then lengthen to a flat back. And then exhale, find that forward fold. Enjoy your pillow. Try to send that right hip towards the right heel. So you feel a nice little stretch. Bring your hands underneath your shoulders. Take a deep inhale here. And then bring your right leg, sweep it forward. We're gonna find a butterfly here. So yes, again, a little more seated, rooting to ourselves. So anything that connects you to the ground, like your legs, that's why the standing postures are very important. Anything that connects you, like bring your whole body to the ground, is a nice way to balance that root chakra. Somebody who's not balanced in the root chakra is somebody who is very much lives up in the clouds. That's pretty much explains it. Somebody who needs a sense of grounding, a reality check. Somebody who's too firm on their way and too rigid could be somebody who's over a little too much on their root chakras. Maybe that's a little too strong for them and they need balancing in other chakras. But for the most part, we all have we all have one chakra that rules us more. Maybe you can learn a little bit more about them through these practices, through these series. So we'll bring our hands to the inside of our feet. Go ahead and press into your feet. Give your feet a little massage. So think of just pressing with your thumbs, a little flexology, and you can find the root chakra in our feet. It would be in the bottom. Yeah, you guessed it. It would be back here. So just maybe go up and down to the center of your feet and breathe. Enjoy. Nice little massage you're giving yourself. You know what you like. And go ahead and imagine this is your book. You're gonna open your book, making the knees come down. Send your spine nice and tall. Inhale. And then exhale, fold. Send your heart to your book. Slowly come back. Take a deep inhale, reach the arms up. And then exhale, take a twist. Left hand to the knee, right hand behind you, shoulders back. Send your neck maybe long and tall before twisting. And the more you open your hand, maybe the more you open your thumb, you'll feel how the shoulder rotates open as well. Inhale, both hands up. And then exhale to the other side and keep breathing on the pose. Don't just stay there. Remember the thumb, the more it rotates, the shoulder opens as well. Inhale, both hands up. Exhale, bring your forearms behind you down. Yes, it's a nice little way to open the heart as well. And we're going to bring our knees together here. Press into your hands. And let's find a boat pose. Okay, bring our hands underneath our knees. Bring your shins parallel to each other. And you can hold it here or let go, your choice. I don't feel too strong today. It's okay. So I'm just going to do a little support. Bring your legs together. Breathe in. Breathe out. Got this. 3 more breaths. 2 more. Last one. Beautiful. Cross your legs or supine to the side. Come back to all fours. Great. Inhale. And exhale. Go ahead and tuck in your toes. Push back. Down dog. Walk your hands slowly back all the way. Inhale here. Look up halfway. And then fold. Circle the arms up. And then hands to the heart. We're going to bring our feet together or about hip distance apart, whatever feels best for you. Lift the toes and then bring them down. Keep the knees nice and bent, shoulders back. Bring all your weight to your left leg. Slowly begin to make the left foot sturdier, rooting into the ground, and your right heel lighter. I'm going to turn the knee open, bringing the heel to the left ankle, finding a tree pose. Bring your hands to your waist, keeping the hips from dancing. Point to something in front of you and connect to it. Focus into it with your eyes. Maybe you begin to feel lighter on the right foot and you try going up a little higher. It's okay. Play with that. Get to know your body. Get to know what you need to do to help you stay in balance. Play with that for 3 more breaths. And then instead of bringing that right foot down right next to you, step it forward. Finding a warrior 2. So we're gonna find warrior 2, we've worked before, and we're gonna straighten the right leg up. We're gonna lean forward, sending the hips back, imagine with the left hand you're pulling them towards you, back away, and the right hand you're sending your right arm forward. We're gonna tilt forward into triangle pose. Breathe here for 1. Relax the shoulders, lean back a little bit more for 2. Imagine yourself, you're in a straight line from your foot, head and hand. Take a deep inhale, bend the knee. Reverse it like we did earlier. And then this time we're going to turn the right foot. We're going to turn both toes in, bringing the hands to our hips. Take a deep inhale here. And then exhale, send the hips back. Sweep your legs with your hands and fold. Breathe here for 1, 2, and 3. Take a deep inhale, bring the hands underneath you. And then exhale, go ahead and turn your hands all the way to the back of the mat. And that's okay. I want you to slowly come all the way forward, back. Step the foot forward or back to the mat and fold. Inhale, look up halfway and fold. Circle the arms all the way up. And then hands to the heart. So it's okay if you're pointing back to your mat, no big deal. We're gonna turn the right foot back and point it back. Get a nice stretch in the front of the hip, right? Bring the right hand up. And then with your left hand, pull it. Breathe 1, 2, and 3. Now go ahead and turn all the way back. Okay, now press into your right foot. We're gonna make that foot nice and sturdy. And we're gonna try lifting our left foot, find a tree pose on our left side this time. So ground the right foot, make that left foot lighter, maybe hands to the hips. Pick that spot you were focusing on earlier and go back to focusing. Find that tree pose and focus on finding that balance. Play with that for 3, 2, and 1. Slowly bring the left foot forward, right foot opens back, warrior 2. We've been here before, so we're gonna move into Trikonasana. We're gonna lengthen ourselves, straighten the front leg, send the hips back, 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 reach forward and tilt. Look up to your right hand or left, whatever makes you feel more comfortable. Breathe 1, 2, and 3. Reverse it all the way up. And then turn the left foot in, bring the hands behind you, interlace the fingers. And then exhale, we're gonna fold. Look underneath your legs. Breathe in here for 1, 2, and 3. Bring your hands underneath your shoulders and walk your hands all the way to the back of your mat. Slowly step your left foot forward or back and fold. Inhale, look up halfway and fold. Inhale, circle the arms all the way up and then hands to the heart. Step your left foot back. Point the toes back, feel the stretch through the front of the hip, and then lift your left hand up. With your right hand, grab onto your left wrist and lengthen, pull yourself to the right. Breathe in for 1, 2, and 3. Go ahead and turn all the way back forward again. Good job. So this time we're gonna go into pyramid pose. So our left foot is gonna be pointing forward, right hip is at a 45-degree angle, sending the hips back. We're gonna bring the hands to our hips here, keep the knees nice and bent. We're gonna keep sending the hips back, but they're squared. Both hip bones are pointing the same direction. And we're gonna keep sending the hips back, back, back. Bend the knee if you need to. You can come to your shin. Or maybe bring your fingertips to the ground and fold. Breathe 1, 2. You can have your hands on your hips as 2, 3, and 4. Take a deep inhale, bend the knee, and come back up. Step the right foot forward, and then take a seat. Find a chair. Breathe 1, 2, and 3. Take a nice deep inhale to straighten the legs, and then step your left foot back, 45-degree angle, right foot straight. The feet are about 2 feet apart. Bring that, the hips squared, send the hips back. Again, you can interlace your fingers or bring your hands to your hips. Keep sending those hips back and reaching the chest forward. Look for your toes and maybe fold a little deeper. Your hands can come to the ground, your choice. Slowly bend the knee and come back up. Step the left foot forward. Inhale, find a chair. Strong legs, push the legs together, sit a little lower. Breathe in, breathe out. 2 more breaths. Last one, and bring yourself all the way down. Good job. Go ahead and cross your legs for a moment. Take a deep inhale. Exhale through your mouth. Bring your legs straight forward, and then bring your left leg into a half butterfly. You're welcome to bring your heel underneath your seat bones, or you can keep it next to the side. Take a deep inhale here, and then exhale, reach forward and fold. Don't think so much about having to fold halfway completely. Just keep sending the hips back and your chest forward. Find the breath. Inhale, come up. And then exhale, take a twist. Inhale back to center. And then exhale, extend the left leg. Try the other side. Right foot to the side of your hip, or you can bring the heel underneath your seat bone. Take a deep inhale here, and then exhale, fold. Send those hips back and chest forward. With every breath, maybe feel as you relax a little bit more and lower yourself a little bit more. Inhale, come back up. And take a twist. Right hand behind you, left hand outside of the knee. Again, sit tall and twist. Slowly come back to center. And extend both legs. Sweep yourself back into your neck. Bring your knees into your chest and breathe here for a moment. Relax the shoulders, tuck in your chin slightly. Send your tailbone down. Don't let it lift up. If you need to, you can open the legs a little wider. Now send your knees to the right. Extend your left arm. Try to relax both shoulders onto the ground. If you feel that for some reason your shoulder lifts, place something underneath your right side on your knees to lift your knees up a little higher so your shoulder doesn't have to lift. Inhale, bring your knees back to center, and then twist to the other side, knees to the left, right hand to the right. Whatever modification you did to the other side, try to do the same to this side. Slowly come back to center. Inhale here, and exhale. Maybe find a happy baby grabbing to the sides of your feet or the knees, and pushing them down to the sides of your rib cage. Maybe bend one knee and straighten the other. And then bring your feet down to the ground. Slide them open to the corners of your mat. Let your arms fall open, your hands relax, and breathe. Let your breath become natural and organic. Let your breath become natural and organic. Inhale when you need to inhale. Exhale when you need to exhale. Stay here in Shavasana, letting your roots grow. Let them go deep, deep down into the earth to find nourishment and growth. It's okay to let yourself rest. It's when you awaken and you become the strongest. Slowly begin to wiggle the fingers and toes. And then take a deep inhale and stretch your arms, stretch your toes. Fill up your lungs with beautiful air. And then exhale, surrender where you are. When you're ready, only when ready, slowly turn to your right side in fetal position. Give yourself a hug and stay there for a moment. Give yourself some time to gather your strengths, your energy. And then slowly push yourself up. Keep your head down to protect your neck. And find a comfortable seat right where we started. Coming back to our root chakra hand gesture, or mudra. Crossing the index fingers, making them touch with our thumbs. Keeping the middle fingers together, long and straight, then crossing the rest of the fingers. Bringing the hands down, maybe connecting the fingers to the earth.
growth takes time. But invest in what nourishes you, what feeds your soul. Root yourself deep down to the ground so you can grow and flower into a beautiful tree. From the bottom of my heart to yours, namaste. Thank you for sharing your practice.